Hello from my food forest. So today is the last day of March 2023, and this is the first day, or basically was the first night where we could really feel the autumn coming here in subtropics in Australia. And yeah, I haven't done an update video for a while now. So now let's get into it. I show you what jobs we are doing now during autumn and what's happening in the video. I hope it won't be too long so you won't get bored. And if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please leave a comment below the video. So yeah, now let's get into it. And don't forget, I have an online shop now where I sell seeds, cuttings and plants. Most of them are from my food forest. Everything beautifully naturally grown without any chemicals. And so yeah, maybe you want to have a look there. So now let's get into it. Let's start in the mesh house, my fruit fly proof mesh house. Usually I'm growing tomatoes and capsicums here, but the garden beds, the beds here needed some rest from the tomatoes, so I show you quickly around. I have oceans of the fish mint packed with lots of medicinal properties. This is usually a water and shade loving plant. I have some info on my website about the fish mint if you want to know more. And yeah, some chili here, Cape gooseberry. I have a couple of perennial capsicums here growing too. The tree spinaches, 3 different varieties here. They're really nice for salad. Some watercress is coming back to life after the hot summer. Some pepper leaf. Yeah, here the second variety of the tree spinach. We have some chili here, a couple of different ones. Eggplant growing, more perennial capsicums, and here some of the first winter veggies. I put the seeds in about maybe 2 weeks ago, and look at them. This is the bok choy or pak choy, going really well, and the daikon radish is exploding, going so nicely. I have to thin out a little bit. That means I will get rid of some that are growing too close. The same with the bok choy, and yeah, we will enjoy it straight away. And here's some cabbages, some seedlings I just recently put in, so they're going pretty well. Some white cabbages and some red ones. And I have really to take care that these guys don't get too annoying to my cabbages, so I have to thin out regularly. Another tree spinach, which is leaning to the side. Since yesterday rain, we didn't have a lot of rain, but lots of wind, a storm, like a 10-minute storm, and 35 millimeters of rain within maybe 10 minutes. So everything is fresh. And look at the beautiful Panama berry, which is already like nearly 3 meters high. I love this tree, super quickly growing, and the berries are so yummy. Apart from it, what else do I have here? Self-seeded cayenne pepper, baby of this one. I have lots of Peruvian parsnip, the purple yam is growing very nicely. We will have again a beautiful crop. Horseradish, turmeric, yacon. Some of the beds need cleaning, so that was basically the last 3 days we have done cleaning, mowing and trimming as well. So getting there, preparing for winter, making lots of mulch as well, and lots of new compost ingredients. The dragon fruit was just flowering for the 3rd time in a row now. So we harvested already quite a few of this plant. There is one more ready to get. Delicious self-pollinating variety, dark red inside. And my beautiful tamarillo, harvested lots of them this season. So the last one is hanging there actually. And a few others growing around, young ones. By the way, I love overgrown gardens. It's really, the garden is looking happy. Lots of wildlife in between, and each of them has a purpose. So yeah, loving it. But we also need to clean in between, so the unwanted ones don't take over. But this is what gardening is about, isn't it? This space needs to be cleaned. Here looking nicer. By the way, when I'm weeding, like removing the grasses, for example, I leave them all where they were growing. They have taken some nutrients out of the soil and they are giving it back and acting as a mulch as well. When there are plants with lots of seeds on them, I will not leave them, like these ones for example, even though they have lots of medicinal properties, but I don't need them everywhere. So yeah, the ones with the seeds, they are going either to the birds or on the compost pile. Let's move on. This area here needed lots of clearing and cleaning. The elderberry was so bushy. I trimmed a lot of both of them, especially because, and this is the trick I'm using, I let it grow during summer and let it really go bushy, because then the elderberry is protecting the plants underneath that don't really need so much sun, and also protecting some of the plants growing in the garden beds here. But now where the winter comes and the sun comes from, most of course this is the north, so the sun is going from there up to there and sits pretty low. That is why I'm trimming the plants on the north, so the plants on the other side get most of the sun and can grow. Simply as that. The winter vegetables, the winter veggies and herbs, they need sun during winter. So we are trying to have shade during summer and sun during winter. And here another candidate which I'm supposed to trim, but didn't trim all of it because it's starting to flower. This is the pigeon pea, so I will leave it flower and have some seeds for the birds and for the bees and for our birds as well, for the wildlife too, of course. So let's move on. Lots of cleaning here on this area still to go, but I love it. I love to see everything growing and expanding, and in making space for the ones I have chosen to stay. Like here, all of the grass I'm simply pulling out and leaving where it is, producing mulch straight away, protecting the soil and giving the nutrients back to the soil. So here is growing everything, turmeric, my young fruit trees and so on. And here my beautiful Ceylon Hill gooseberry, which I'm harvesting already like for 2 or 3 weeks, every day a few, and they are so yummy. They are similar to the blueberries. This is the inside. Hopefully I get the focus. Very yummy and sweet. Okay, let's move on. Let's have a look behind it. So here I have already prepared the garden bed for the next sowing and planting. These 2 other ones still need to be enriched in some compost and compost tea and mulch and so on. And while we are here, just behind the mesh here, our beautiful rosellas. The one is leaning over because of the storm yesterday, I guess. But yeah, still good for harvesting, for tea and jam and so on. And here you can also see the grasses I pulled out and left as a mulch. And because this area is really like needing lots of attention lately, I don't want to go here with the lawnmower. I want to have some more food growing here. That is why you see all the cardboards. I will place the cardboards here around the plants and put some more mulch, so I kill all the unwanted grasses and other plants which are coming and getting pretty annoying. So yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow or some of the next days. All the trees are doing very well. Another place ready for cleaning, the strawberries. Banana grass as usually beautiful. Limes everywhere at the moment. Both our lime trees are loaded. The kumquat is ripening nicely. We will have quite a few fruits. So you can see lots of space for cleaning. But that's how it is, guys. Especially when you get lots of rain, which I'm thankful for. And yeah, the cleaning, basically removing the plants you don't want. This is the perfect ingredient for your compost pile. But you already know it for sure. So let's move on. Our citrus trees went crazy this year, like really beautiful, all of them. The cherry guava, we were harvesting all the time, and I'm just noticing it's getting new flowers for the winter crop. How amazing is this, huh? And this one is the green cotton. I've got 3 colors. No one is opened now at the moment. So beautiful flowers. And some nearly ready. Here some harvested ones. There is the white cotton. Many people are asking me what I am doing with it. So many things. I have already explained, I think, in the last video or the second last. Perfect for growing microgreens, the cotton, instead of a mats or something like this. And also for the cosmetic. And here my beautiful mugwort is going to flower. If you know the power of mugwort, do some research, guys. This would be a video on its own, packed with medicinal properties, with lots of health benefits, and you can use it in many different ways. So yeah, our low cut, it's starting to produce, to having some fruitlets for the winter crop. And this is really lovely. Less bugs to eat them. Here another area to clean. So you can see I have lots of work in front of me, but that's not that bad. Believe me, time spent in the garden, it's a beautiful time. And here the passion fruit, which is taking over the elderberry, but that's okay. The elderberry can take it. Already having some flowers. I will show you. All right, let's move on. So now let's have a look around. So this is the first section of the food forest. Let's move to the other one, which is over there for all the new people. Okay, let's go. And my beautiful lime tree saying hello with really like oceans of limes. Look at them. Here the garden bed, which has to be prepared for the winter season. the tomatoes, getting some flowers, and also needs some attention, as you can see. Needs to tighten to the wire. And some cucumbers coming. And some cabbages in this one here. And this bed will probably have potatoes, which I have to plant any day now. And let's have a look here at this section. Our beautiful little pond. We had lots of Hawaiian guavas. This is pretty much, I think, the last one, which is ready now. But some of the nets even didn't bring anything. We still had some fruit fly bites. So fruit fly was really annoying this year, this summer. Let's have a look here. The Malabar chestnut, no nuts on them this year. Beautiful tarragon. Who doesn't love to smell? Beautiful. And the nashi pears grown a lot. This year we didn't have any fruits as I only planted them in spring. So hoping for next year some fruits. Except when we sell our property, so someone else will be happy about it. And by the way, if you don't know that we have put up our property for sale, I will put a link below to the video, the intro video of our property, and also the listing. When you follow me on our social media or newsletter, you already know it. So yeah, we have decided to move forward. We see how we go. If we find someone who wants our property, we will move on. Definitely still doing what we do, what we love, growing food, and still providing the consultation and design services as well. So yeah, you won't get rid of me. Except you hit the unlike button or like unfollow button. Okay, so this is my passion fruit. It's going really well. Lemongrass and beautiful potatoes, sweet potatoes. The native white sweet potatoes. They grow really lovely, and we are using the leaves for salads, for stir fries, of course giving it always to the birds, and harvesting the potatoes as we need it. And now I will just show you quickly how the food forest looks like from here. Some fruit trees here, growing really beautifully. The fig is doing very well too. New bananas! Oh, we harvested so many this summer. Delicious homegrown bananas. And we have some more to harvest here. These are the cooking bananas, the plantains. And you know what? I love the chips from them. I love it. They're so delicious. I have already shared on my Instagram. Oh, and this one needs to be harvested, the bunch, because this one is also leaning forward. So I have to get sap, and we probably have some delicious bananas chips today. Avocado doing very well, beautiful. Look at this baby. Cassavas everywhere. Of course, the blue pigeon wings. Let's go there. I hope you didn't get bored yet with me. So, it's just beautiful. Autumn is such a lovely time of the year. It's the same like spring, basically, here in subtropics. The weather is beautiful. The sun is not that hot anymore, and you can enjoy gardening. I love spending time in the garden during spring and winter and autumn. And now is autumn, which means I will spend as much time as I can, because we still have to work. But well, it has to be. And gardening is not work, by the way, for me. So look at the starfruit. Having some new fruit, but not many, but now it's loaded with flowers. And here red sugar cane, which I have to get rid of here. This is because of the storm yesterday. They were all nicely right up, and I want to keep them for the seeds. You can see many bees here. Also lots of native bees. So I'm keeping the flowers, of course, for the insects, and for you for the seeds if you want any. Alright, so more limes on the go. Still lots of space for planting, and there is lots to plant. I just put a new article up today on my website permaculturehaven.com about what jobs can we do, what can we plant, sow and harvest during April, if you want to have a look there. So yeah, and that's about it for today, guys. I hope you liked it, and I want to wish you all the best with all your garden projects, and hopefully see you next time. Don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you. Oh, and this one will be trimmed as well, but not yet. So, alright, take care. Bye bye. Oh, and if you would like me to do video about any topic, just comment below too. I'm happy to make a video about anything from the food forest, birds or whatever. Oh, and my quails, they're doing very well, and I will do a separate video how they do in our new aviary that we built for them. But now really I have to go. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.